Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie, and today I am going to take you through yoga for your core. Our core is responsible for so much in our movements every day, whether it's bending down to pick up the groceries or kids, getting up and down off of the toilet, tying your shoes. So it's important that we work our core. This is suitable for all levels. No equipment is needed today, but as always, if you need any equipment, feel free to grab it, utilize it how you need it. Really, all you need is your mat, and you don't even need that today. So we'll begin seated, and we're just going to warm up the body here basically. So we're going to do a side stretch. So you're going to place your left hand down on the ground. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, reach the arm up and lean over. You can look up towards the ceiling if you want. Take a breath in here. And on the exhale, let it take you through to the other side. Bringing that left arm up overhead and then leaning over. For me, my left arm doesn't go up over my head, so we're just adapting. I can still feel the stretch though because it's the movement, right? Inhale, exhale, taking it over to the other side. Inhale up and take it over the other side. And then inhale, come back to seated. Let's do some neck rolls. So we're just going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder, taking it down through to center, all the way over to the left, coming back through, and then back around to the right ear, down and around. Making sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Because that alone, in and of itself, is actually working the abdominals, and then bring the head back up through to center. We're going to take our left hand, placing it on our right knee. Right hand reaches behind. Inhale to find length in the spine. And then exhale, twist. Going as far as is comfortable for you, you need to make sure that you are still able to breathe fully and deeply in and out through the belly. One more breath in. And on the exhale, let it take you through to the other side. So right hand to left knee, right hand behind. If you lost and you find that you've slouched, inhale to find length. And then exhale, twist. You don't have to look over your shoulder if you don't want to. Your choice. Just make sure that you can breathe fully in and out and that you are sitting up nice and tall. Those abdominals are pulled in just a little bit. One more breath in. Exhale back through to center. Let's take it into child's pose. Your choice, wide leg to warm up the hips or narrow if it is more comfortable in your body today. So knees as wide as a yoga mat or wider, big toes together to touch. You can just sit back on the heels to sit up tall and then gradually walk the hands out so that you're extending through the spine and then lowering down. Bringing the head to the mat if it reaches, or the hands can go underneath the forehead. You can use a block or pillow here. Roll up your yoga mat. Do whatever works for you to make this comfortable. I'm just going to take a couple of breaths here, breathing in and out. One more in, out. And then we'll make our way onto all fours, so you can slide the hands back in, and then using arm strength to push your way up, bringing the knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide for your yogi hands, pushing the weight evenly down into all the fingers. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale, drop. Exhale, round. Really think about pushing into the big toes as well. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And then come back to neutral. So you want to make sure that you are pulling that belly button into your spine. And then we will extend our left leg long and the right arm out long as well. Taking a focal point just somewhere in front of you so that you're extending your neck nice and long as well. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. And take it down. If you need to pause for a moment and take child's pose, absolutely do so. Otherwise, we'll set up for the other side. So extending that right leg out behind you. Left arm comes out long. Inhale to find length. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keeping that belly button pulled in. Engaging the core. Lengthen. And then taking it back onto hands and knees. And if you want to take a moment just to drop into child's pose here, give your wrists a break, maybe just rotate them one way and then the other. And then we're going to come back onto our hands and we're going to extend our right foot, curling the toes under, and then our left foot coming into plank pose. Really think about pulling that belly button up. And then we'll lower halfway. Inhale up. Lower halfway. Inhale up. Lower halfway. And then lowering down slowly all the way to the belly. I'm just going to slide myself back a little bit. Came off the mat. And now you have a choice here. You can do baby cobras. So what you want to think about here is really pushing the pelvis into the mat, squeezing those legs nice and tight so the kneecaps are coming up off. You're pushing down into all 5 of your toes, and you'll inhale and lift up. And you can hover and breathe in and out 3 times, or coming in to cobra pose, whichever one is going to be easier for your back, and you're just going to stay here. Otherwise, if you're doing baby cobras, we're going to do 4 more of those. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Twice more with your own breath. So these are really important because we're working our low back, and our low back and our abdominals are not 2 separate things. And relax. Taking it back into child's pose if you want. Just for a moment. And then we are going to come up and stand about halfway in the center of your mat here. Maybe you want to widen the feet out to make sure that they are as wide as the hips or a little wider. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hinge forward, coming down. Bend the knees generously. And we will grab opposite elbow, opposite arm, just stretching the back of legs for a moment. Maybe rock a little side to side. Just giving the back body a little bit of a stretch before we move into our next challenge. Find stillness. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, roll your way slowly up to standing. And now you'll want to make sure that your stance is narrowed a little bit so that your ankles are directly underneath the hips. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, lean forward, letting that right foot come up and reach down towards the mat. Maybe you touch it briefly and then come back up and try and keep the foot off the ground. Maybe you just touch with the toes. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to hinge forward. So single-legged forward fold. Wobbling is perfectly normal. Following your own breath, keeping those abdominals pulled in. Hinging from the hips. Make sure you're keeping a slight bend in that left knee. And relax. Good job. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hinge, lifting up that left leg. And if you need to, you can absolutely use blocks or a pillow or something to bring the ground up to you. Or just go down as far as is comfortable as is in your body. Maybe you're sliding your hands down your shins. There we go. Shake that out a little bit. And then we'll take our feet as wide as a yoga mat, stepping ahead just a little bit here. So toes are off the edge of the mat, heels are in, and we're just going to drop into our Malasana squat. Crack, crack. Place the hands down. And then lift up the hips. This is just a little bit more of a stretch in the hamstrings. Squat. If it doesn't feel good, stay in Malasana. You don't have to do this. This is just giving us a little bit of a stretch. Last one. Stretch. And then coming back down into Malasana. Hold here for a breath. Breathing in. And out. You can lower down onto your bum. So if you want to place your hands behind you so that it's a little bit more graceful, feel free to do so. You want to be about center of your mat here. We're going to rock back onto our sits bones and then pick our feet up. If this is comfortable for you here, absolutely stay here. If you would like more of a challenge, your hands can come out to the side. Really think about pulling your core in tight, engaging those abdominals. Shaking is perfectly normal. That just proves that you're working. And then relax for a second. We're going to take this one step further. If you want, you don't have to. You can go back to regular boat pose. So we'll come back into boat. And then this is high boat. And we're going to go to low boat. Bring it back up into high boat. Low boat. This is a challenge. You're going to feel it in your core. Last one, lower down. Come back up. And relax. Let's make our way onto our back. So just scoot yourself a little head. Hold on to the back of the thighs. Slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Pull those knees into the chest. Maybe it feels good to rock a little side to side. We're going to let the knees drop over to the left. Arms can come out to a T, or you can cactus the arms. looking over the opposite shoulder if that feels good to you. Just a little bit of a twist in the low spine, just to relax what we've done. Pull your abs in, lift the knees up, and take it over to the other side. And the goal is that both of the shoulders, hopefully, stay on the mat. There are days I struggle with that, but that's okay. It is healing. It's a work in progress. Also, if you need to, you can place that right hand on top of the left knee. Just do what works for your body. Remember, it's your body, your practice. It is a practice, not a perfect. One more breath in and out here. And on your next breath in, pull the belly button in. Knees up. And then extend long, taking up space on the mat. And spread nice and wide. Shavasana. This is where the magic happens. This is where your body can assimilate all that you have put it through. You made it to the end. Way to go. And just let your breath fall into whatever natural rhythm it is. And if you notice that you can feel your body like humming or vibrating, that is perfectly normal. That is just your body's natural response for the work that it just did for you. So let's just close down the eyes and we'll be silent for a bit here. Three more breaths. Like to stay longer, feel free. Otherwise, let's wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Maybe turn the head from side to side if that feels good. Pulling the knees in, rolling over onto one side, pushing your way up to a seated position that feels comfortable for you. We'll take one last breath in and out together. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down through to heart center. Bowing your chin to your chest, thanking your body for taking you through this practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this yoga for your core and that you can feel your abdominals quivering as I can. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. And I will be posting or am posting weekly on YouTube. But if you forget, hit that notification bell. I look forward to practicing with you on the mat again soon.